Welcome to the Cryotos Maintenance Management Podcast. I'm your host, Bruce, and today we're exploring a topic that's revolutionizing industrial operations: how to elevate your asset efficiency using enterprise asset management, EAM software. Joining me is Alex, an expert in maintenance management and the Internet of Things. Alex, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Bruce. I'm excited to dive into this topic.
So let's start with the basics. What exactly is EAM, and how does it differ from traditional maintenance practices?
In simple terms, EAM is a system that manages an organization's assets from acquisition to decommissioning. Traditional maintenance focused mainly on reactive approaches, fixing things after they break down. EAM shifts that approach to proactive and even predictive maintenance, thanks to its integration with technologies like IoT and AI. What makes EAM powerful is that it gives you a holistic view of asset health, allowing you to schedule maintenance based on data, not just when something fails. This leads to longer asset lifespans, reduced downtime, and better resource management.
It's really about getting ahead of potential issues rather than just reacting to them. How does IoT play a role in all of this?
Great question. Internet of Things connects sensors to your machines to continuously monitor their condition. These sensors track things like temperature, vibration, and pressure. The real magic happens when this data feeds directly into your EAM system, which can process it in real time. For instance, if a machine is beginning to show signs of wear, IoT data alerts the EAM software, which can then trigger a maintenance request, often before the failure happens. This approach helps you avoid unplanned downtime, saving both time and money.
So, IoT helps spot problems before they turn into costly issues. And what role does AI play here? Does it help in making the decisions about when to perform maintenance?
Exactly. AI adds a layer of intelligence. By analyzing historical data and real-time sensor data, AI can predict when equipment might fail or when it needs maintenance. It can also optimize schedules, ensuring that maintenance is done at the most cost-effective times, such as during planned downtimes. This predictive capability reduces unnecessary maintenance while preventing critical failures.
It's amazing how much foresight this technology offers. But I imagine that adopting EAM isn't always smooth sailing. What challenges do companies face when transitioning to EAM systems?
There are two main hurdles. First, integrating EAM with existing systems can be tricky, especially if you have legacy software. It requires careful planning to ensure smooth communication between systems. Second, there's the shift in mindset. Maintenance teams often have a long history of doing things a certain way, but once they see the tangible benefits, like fewer unplanned downtimes and better control over costs, they're usually on board.
Great points. If someone's ready to implement EAM in their operations, what would you recommend as the first steps?
Start small. Pick one critical asset and see how EAM can help improve its management. Make sure your EAM system integrates well with your existing software, and don't forget to train your team. Once you prove the value on a small scale, you can expand across the organization.
Alex, this has been incredibly insightful. Thanks for sharing your expertise.
It was my pleasure, Bruce. Thanks for having me.
And thank you to all our listeners for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the Cryotos Maintenance Management Podcast for more great insights. Until next time, stay efficient and proactive in your asset management.